Hi, I'm Candace Boothby, and I'm the president and CEO of the Newnan Chamber, and we are delighted to welcome you to a Where Are We Wednesday edition with my friend Renee Carl, who is the magic behind Chatty Women of Newnan. I was going to say a site that everybody knows and loves because you and I were talking earlier, and tell our audience how many followers you have.
We have over 44,000.
Which is amazing. Is there another community-based type site like this on Facebook that would
Not
be
that I know
similar?
of, not around here. And you know, it's Chatty Newnan Women.
Right.
But we have branched out. We have people as far south as Columbus. I think we have people, and a lot of them, most of them have a tie to Newnan.
And you go north too, into Atlanta.
Into Atlanta.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
So I find your journey fascinating, what you've been able to accomplish. Can you just sort of start at the beginning, and what was your vision and why you started this?
Sure will. So I moved here in 2006. And this was my first time of never being on a military installation. And, you know, that's how us Army wives, we found out where everything was going on. You had groups. Back in the day, it was Yahoo groups. And I moved here and there was nothing. Like, we had Access Coweta if you were looking for something, but there wasn't anything like if you needed a doctor, a plumber, you know, where do I go for this or that, you know? So I was like, I had a group in California and it was the Chatty Irwin Wives.
Okay.
And it was at Fort Irwin, California.
And did you start that one?
I did not start that one. I took it over when one of the ladies, I think it just went passed down. You know, when someone would PCS,
yes,
they would pass it on to someone active in the group. And so, like I said, we didn't have anything like that here. And I was like, you know what? I'm going to start one. And I started it on Yahoo.
And that was 2011?
2011.
Okay.
And I mean, we started small, and I can remember having like cookie exchanges, and like we would have right here at the house.
Okay.
We would have like women come over and, you know.
So you were like pitching the idea, I want to start an online community?
Yes.
Okay.
And I can remember when we hit 100 members.
Okay.
I can remember when we hit 500. And it just kept growing. And over the years, I mean, one thing I said, I don't want it to turn into drama.
Right.
Or people being mean.
Right. Because you personally approved back then every post? No. Okay.
Everything was on post approval now.
Right.
But back then, no. And due to some of the posts that came in, we had to turn on post approval because.
And how does that work? Do you actually physically, do you have a team that actually?
We have a whole team, moderators, admins. That will go through and know, okay, you know, if somebody's coming on here to bash a business, we're not going to allow that.
Yeah.
If somebody is coming on there looking for, where do I go get my hair done? Where can I go get a facial? You know, who do you recommend as a mechanic? Absolutely. Yeah. That's what the group is for.
Right. Yeah.
So
at what point in your journey did you know it's time to shift your business? Because now it's a business model at that point. And you've expanded. You have your podcast. You have a networking group, which I do want you to talk a little bit about. When your model changed, you then created opportunities for businesses to advertise.
Yes.
So let's talk through that a little bit.
So I think most people know I hit a pivotal point in my life that my husband passed away. And my mom kept telling me, and my dad, you need to turn that into a business. You have been out, you know, promoting these businesses and helping people and, you know, being out in the community for all these years. You have the perfect platform.
Because you actually went to businesses and said, let me help you tell your story. We were talking, it's almost like you were offering ad agency type services, right?
Yeah. And we did that. And we did a lot too, like to help with people that were having crazy life expectancy things. I mean, with children,
Okay.
we've helped a lot of kids. And I know Southtown, they jumped in and helped. But it just got to a point where I was like, you know what? They're right. I have invested so much time. I need to do something with this.
And how many years ago? Your husband passed 5 years ago.
Yes.
So 3.5, 4 years ago, you made the decision to convert the business model.
Yep.
And let's talk about your model. What is it?
Basically, community. That is the main thing, community, support. And I've like the people, the small businesses, we have the perfect platform.
You do. I don't know another platform where they're going to be able to reach as many
Right.
people. And we all know 85% of all the decisions for purchasing decisions are made by women.
Absolutely.
And so I always tell, because you're involved in the Chamber's Business Women's Alliance, we always include men.
Yes.
Because the message is if you do business with women, that's 85% of your market, right? Then why wouldn't you put yourself in a room with them, right? So this is just an online version of that. So let's talk about the sales side of it.
Okay.
So I know I said, what's your perfect customer? And then some of the perks. You talked about the networking group. Let's talk about that.
So we started a networking group that is specifically for our advertisers. Because when you have a group that has 44,000 members, your post can get lost. So if you're advertising and you're in the networking group, you can actually link your post from Chatty into the networking group.
Okay.
And the women will, comment, bump the post up to keep it visibly seen.
So they participate on your behalf of other network members.
Yes.
To keep that message on.
And I said the thing that I loved the most was here recently seeing them collaborate with each other. Like there was a photographer that was collaborating with the lady who makes cakes, and they're doing like smash cake sessions and
tell our audience what that is. That's a newish term, but it's for little children.
For first birthday.
Right. Yes.
Yes. You get the little cake and
smash it.
Smash it.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. So what kind of feedback are you hearing from networking members, but just in general?
It has been 100%. And they keep coming back for more, so I know it's working.
Yeah. Yeah.
I've had, matter of fact, a friend of mine, well, she and I became friends that I helped out last year. And she said that looking to where she is now compared to where she was a year ago, because she was going to close up her business.
Really?
And now she is swamped.
So she made that strategic decision and it's paid off.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. And that's what makes me happy.
Right. Yeah.
Put everything aside when I see them succeeding with something that, I've helped create and helped put together. That to me, that's...
And that hasn't changed. If you go back to the very beginning, that was one of your original vision, I guess, right? So where do you see it growing from here?
Just to keep going.
Okay.
I on Chatty, I'd actually put out that I was looking for a website. And Charisse with Crown Digital, her daughter commented, and she and I got on the phone that morning at like 6 a.m. And she created the website. And so we have a full website that gets a lot of views, all about local, Newnan things. We have a calendar.
What's the purpose of doing the website versus what you already have with Facebook?
Well, I think it gets out to everyone.
Okay.
Like it's got a full target range of, from everybody from here. I mean, my mom, she was sharing some stuff. And she lives in West Virginia.
Oh, wow. Okay. So I get it. It takes it to a whole new universal opportunity.
And so I think that, I would like to just see it continue to grow and continue to help people and businesses. And And it's not all just business.
Right.
You'll have women that'll come on there and have a lot of like personal, very deep issues
Right.
that they're seeking help for.
Right.
And they get an answer with that many women on there.
Well, I love what you've done, and I know you've gone through the growth stages, and I think there were some people for a while that were a little afraid of it because you did have some of the drama.
Oh yes,
but you worked through that brilliantly, and I think you've come out in a different place. And so, in closing, what do you want people to know, to take with them after they watch this?
That they have a safe space to come on and talk, that we do not tolerate any drama. And that they have a safe space to come on and make friendships.
Right.
Create like a support network. And if they need to find a place to go get their hair done or, to get anything done, that's where to go.
And if they're very private people, they can always contact one of your admins.
Yes.
To connect them to whatever resource they're looking for, right?
Yeah, absolutely. And one thing too that we have done, all nonprofits in the county, they have a free reign.
Okay.
We put them on approval. They can advertise their nonprofit. They get a spot on the website.
Right.
We have a full nonprofit section on the website that categorizes, all the.
I think you've been to a couple of our Nonprofit Alliance meetings, maybe with Cherise.
I think one. I went to one. Yeah.
Okay.
But yeah, so it's for everyone.
Okay.
It is.
And it's not just for women; it's for men as well.
Yes, if you're a business owner,
right,
and you are looking to get to the right audience,
right. And so you can pitch your business on Chatty and find your audience that way, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah. Well, I know we're at the end of our time, and but I could sit here. We're in your beautiful backyard. I could sit here all day, and we could chat and visit.
We could.
I've enjoyed having you involved in the chamber and with our Total Resource campaign. I hope you'll do it again this next year.
It was so much fun.
It was fun, and maybe Chad, when he does this, can throw up a picture of you in full costume at the Halloween celebration party that we did at the end of the campaign. But thank you so much for being a part of this today. And I hope for those of you that are watching this, that if you've never heard of Chatty, that you will go look it up. And if you are a member of Chatty, that you'll share and let other people know about it. And just thank you for what you do for our community.
Well, thank you.
We're very blessed. And thank you for watching. And we'll see you next time on Where We Wednesdays.